Have you ever wondered which countries are the wealthiest in the world? Some nations are blessed with vast natural resources, while others rely on innovation, finance, and technology to climb to the top. These countries not only enjoy incredible GDP per capita, but also boast high living standards, advanced infrastructure, and strong economies that make them stand out on the global stage. In today's video, we're counting down the top 10 richest countries in the world 2025, based on GDP per capita. We'll look at what drives their wealth, the industries that power their economies, and why they've managed to stay ahead of the pack. Stick around until the end, because number 1 might just surprise you. 10. Denmark. Starting off our list at number 10 is Denmark, with a GDP per capita of around $88,934. Denmark is often seen as one of the happiest and most prosperous nations in the world, and it's easy to see why. The country has a highly developed welfare system, excellent health care, free education, and strong social support that ensures a very high quality of life. But Denmark's wealth doesn't just come from its social model. It has a strong and diversified economy that thrives on industries such as pharmaceuticals, renewable energy, shipping, and agriculture. Copenhagen, its capital, is also a hub for design, green technology, and sustainable urban planning. Denmark proves that small countries can achieve big things when they combine smart governance with innovation and productivity. 9. United States. At number 9, we have the United States, with a GDP per capita of about $89,105. The U.S. is the world's largest economy overall, thanks to its massive domestic market, abundant natural resources, and unmatched innovation. It's home to Silicon Valley, the global center for technology and startups, as well as Wall Street, the heartbeat of international finance. From agriculture to aerospace, entertainment to energy, the U.S. has one of the most diverse economies on the planet. What sets the U.S. apart is its ability to constantly reinvent itself through technology, research, and creativity. While income inequality remains a challenge, the average American still enjoys a very high standard of living compared to much of the world. 7. Guyana. At number 7, we have a surprising entry, Guyana, with a GDP per capita of $94,258. This small South American country has experienced an economic boom in recent years, largely driven by massive offshore oil discoveries. In just a few years, Guyana went from one of the poorest nations in the region to one of the richest in the world on a per-person basis. With a population of just under 1 million, the wealth generated from oil exports is spread across a relatively small number of people, boosting its per-person figures dramatically. Beyond oil, Guyana is also rich in natural resources like bauxite, gold, and timber. While it still faces challenges in diversifying its economy and managing wealth sustainably, Guyana's rapid transformation is one of the most remarkable economic stories of the decade. 6. Brunei Darussalam. At number 6, we have Brunei Darussalam with a GDP per capita of around $95,758. This tiny nation on the island of Borneo is another country whose wealth is largely built on oil and natural gas. With one of the smallest populations in Asia, Brunei's vast energy resources translate into very high per-person income. The government provides extensive subsidies, free healthcare, and free education, which means citizens enjoy a very comfortable lifestyle. Brunei is also investing in diversifying its economy through finance, tourism, and halal food production, but oil and gas remain the backbone of its prosperity. Despite its small size, Brunei's wealth secures it a place among the world's richest nations. 6. Switzerland. Coming in at number 6 is Switzerland, with a GDP per capita of about $97,581. Switzerland is a country that has long been associated with wealth, stability, and precision. Its strong financial sector, with world-famous banks and wealth management services, plays a key role in its prosperity. But Switzerland's wealth doesn't just come from finance. It also has high-value industries like pharmaceuticals, watchmaking, machinery, and luxury goods. On top of its economic power, Switzerland is renowned for its breathtaking scenery, efficient public transport, and high quality of life. Political neutrality and stability also make it attractive for international business. In short, Switzerland's success is built on a perfect balance of industry, finance, and innovation. 5. Norway. At number 5, we have Norway with a GDP per capita of $107,892. Norway is a shining example of how natural resources can be managed wisely. The country is rich in oil and natural gas, but instead of spending recklessly, Norway created the world's largest sovereign wealth fund, investing oil profits to secure future generations. This long-term planning ensures stability and prosperity for years to come. Norwegians enjoy excellent healthcare, education, and social security. The country also places an emphasis on renewable energy, environmental protection, and equality. Norway is not just rich in money, it's rich in values, making it one of the most admired nations in the world. 4. Qatar. At number 4, we find Qatar, with a GDP per capita of $121,605. Qatar is one of the world's leading exporters of liquefied natural gas, and energy wealth has transformed this once small desert state into one of the richest nations on earth. Doha, the capital, is filled with modern skyscrapers, luxury shopping malls, and world-class infrastructure. Qatar has also invested heavily in education, healthcare, and tourism, and it gained international attention for hosting the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Despite its small size, Qatar plays a significant role in global energy markets and continues to grow its economy beyond oil and gas. Its combination of wealth, ambition, and global influence secures its spot high on this list. 3. Ireland. In third place is Ireland, with a GDP per capita of about $134,000. Ireland's rise to wealth is an incredible story of transformation. Once one of the poorer nations in Europe, it is now a global economy powerhouse. This success is largely due to its favorable corporate tax policies, which attracted massive investment from multinational companies, especially in tech and pharmaceuticals. Giants like Apple, Google, and Pfizer have major operations in Ireland, boosting its economy and creating high-paying jobs. On top of that, Ireland's well-educated workforce and membership in the European Union make it an attractive hub for global business. Today, Ireland combines a vibrant economy with a rich cultural heritage, giving it a unique position among the world's richest nations. Number 2. Luxembourg. At number 2 is Luxembourg, with a GDP per capita of $152,915. This tiny European country is a giant when it comes to wealth. Luxembourg has built its fortune on being one of the world's top financial centers, with strong banking, investment funds, and insurance sectors. Its favorable business environment has attracted international corporations and investors, making it a hub for global finance. The country is also known for its political stability, multilingual workforce, and high quality of life. Despite its small size, Luxembourg's economy is highly diversified, and its citizens enjoy some of the best living standards in the world. And finally, at number 1, we have Singapore, with a GDP per capita of about $156,755. Singapore is a shining example of how smart governance and strategic location can transform a small island into one of the wealthiest countries on Earth. Known as one of the busiest ports in the world, Singapore thrives on trade, finance, technology, and innovation. The country has world-class infrastructure, top universities, and a business-friendly environment that attracts global corporations and investors. Its efficient government policies, low corruption, and focus on technology have turned it into a global economic hub. Today, Singapore is not only the richest country in the world by GDP per capita, but also one of the most competitive, innovative, and livable nations on the planet. And that wraps up our list of the top 10 richest countries in the world 2025, Earth. From oil-rich nations like Qatar and Brunei to innovation-driven economies like Singapore and Ireland, Each of these countries shows us that there are many different paths to wealth and prosperity. Which country surprised you the most? Did you expect Singapore to take the top spot, or were you betting on Luxembourg? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell for more exciting Top 10 Countries videos every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.